This is a general reading for Sagittarius for the week of March 17th to the 23rd. Happy St. Patrick's Day. So this is a general reading of Sagittarius. Just your sun, moon, or Venus rising is a general reading. So take what resonates and leave the rest. For the month of March, again, I'm offering a 30-minute complimentary reading to someone selected for those who either subscribe or put in a comment for the month of March, and I will randomly select someone and post the winner's name in the community comment. So please check that at the beginning of April, because I'll be announcing who that is. Also, if you like the video, thumbs up. Comments, subscriptions, and a thumbs up all help with the logarithms, and the channel is growing. I so appreciate your support. Now, the other thing I need to have is viewed hours. So if you like the video, I have over 500 videos that I've posted, including the video for the month of March, for the 2024 per sign for all 12 months. So check those videos out. They're always available there. I have cards of the day in the past by sign if you want to look at those. So they are available, but thank you so much for supporting the channel. If you want to provide additional support, I have the link for Buy Me a Coffee, or if you want to donate, I also have my PayPal account, not the one that is in the links, but the one that's in the community. Next Monday, I will be at the Black Anchor in Tavira, Portugal. And they are having a charity event, a tabletop. So I've rented a table. I'm going to be doing tarot readings from 1:30 to 4. So if you would like a tarot reading, and I will post under the community the cost. It'll be for 3 hours. Then starting mid-April, I'm going to be looking at some venues to be on a regular schedule at some places. Plus, we'll be available for readings if you want to do it by phone, Skype, video. So there are some options. And if you want to be notified when the videos come out, please consider subscribing and hitting the notification. Today I have Nina on my lap, Jason by the front door, and Gypsy's right here on the dog bed. Gypsy's just being so good. She's just looking very like Gypsy. So if you're hearing snoring, that is Nina. Now, Spirit I'm using the Wisdom of the Oracle. I pulled an Oracle card with the help of Spirit. And the card that Spirit selected is number 19 from Wisdom of the Oracle, Flexible. Teachability, open-mindedness, being adaptable without compromising what's most important. That's the essential meaning. The Oracle message. A tree's roots are solidly planted in the ground, yet its branches can bend in a hurricane. Whereas a rigid structure like a building would come crumbling down. Consider how the tree remains supple and secure when everything around it is in shambles. This is how you need to be now. Willing to learn new things, teachable, malleable, yet firmly grounded in who you are. Common sense is important, but so is an open mind. Stay curious, stay open, stay aware. At this time, others will be more flexible with you then. This is the card that Spirit selected for you. Now, I'm using the Hanson Robert deck. I've shuffled the cards and cut them. And the first card we have is the Seven of Swords, crossed over by the King of Rods. At the base of it is the Empress. This is you. You're the Empress. Behind you is your broken heart. This is behind you. So this is good to have it behind you. Not ahead of you, not crowning you. Look at what's crowning your judgment. You're thinking about your manifestation. Knight of Pentacles. There's your wish card. Then we have Two of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Three of Rods. Now remember that this week has the lunar eclipse, and so that's a real good time for illumination, the light be known, getting the information so that you can make decisions. Now, this is with the outcome, the Five of Swords, Six of Cups, Page of Pentacles, the Hermit, Seven of Rods. I can hear the band in the background. We have the parade coming today. The Moon is crowning you. The Hierophant is behind you. Two of Swords. King of Cups. And the Five of Rods. So, Sagittarius, you got a couple of fives here. And you've got a couple of twos. You have the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Swords. So you're undecided. You have the Seven of Rods. You have the Five of Swords. You have the, where's the other five? The Five of Swords, the Five of Rods. So you're in, right now you're in a cycle of flex, that there's some things going on around you. There isn't a clear path yet. So you're sort of like in the middle of a lesson or a chapter. It's unfolding in front of you, but you're going to get information that's going to help you to decide what direction to go. This is the week of information coming to people, not just you, but the planet. So there's lots of things coming out. So just know that you're going to have the information to make the decision that you need to make. So the first thing is that the Seven of Swords, this is what your reading's about, crossed over by the King of Rods. Now you're going to hear some music in the background because today is the city band is practicing marching. And I'm right across from the Yonta, which is like one of the government agencies. So they go down the street and then they stop in front of the Yonta and play. That's part of their routine. Then they go down and turn and go in front of the camera in the city hall. So you might hear some music in the background. That's the city band. Now, the Seven of Swords is an unfair situation. It could be feeling like you were in the battle, but you are taking the weapons and you're leaving the situation. Like, okay. And it has to do with the King of Rods. Could be, now the King of Rods could be a boss. It could be a work environment. It could be a relationship. It could even be a family member. For some of you, it could be like an adult family member. It could be a parent. It could be a mentor. It could be a job. It could be a boss. There was some sort of situation, or it could be a relationship. But whatever it is, there was some, that this person was trying to push their ideas on you. Not listening to you. I get that list for someone. And you, leaving the situation, taking back your power, going forward. That is for someone. It could be a boss, for example, that was unfair, didn't listen to you, minimized your talents. And so, you know, you're moving forward. Could be a relationship too. You know, or there's characteristics, but it was an unfair situation. And then we have the Knight of Cups, or the King of Cups, and there's, you know, the Five of Wands. So it could be that both of these represent a relationship. You know, the King of Cups can be a relationship. It could be work for some. The King of Cups, this is what your reading's about also, could be a relationship, and there was a whole lot of chaos around it. Could be that the King of Cups was overly emotional, unapproachable, cut off, and that there, you know, the Five of Wands. It could be also unclear communication, unclear expectations, could be disagreements, could be not cooperating or not providing you with what you need. It could be work environment, it could be relationships. But there was some confusion about that whole situation, and it can also be a lot of confusion if that person is also an aspect of the King of Wands. And there's some sort of deceit, something in the background that wasn't quite fair. So both of those situations could be work or could be relationships, but there was an energy of the King of Cups and the King of Rods. Could be a work environment, could be a relationship, but there was chaos, difficulty in being able to move forward. Could be some betrayal, could be some unfairness. But whatever it is, that's what the reading's about, because you are the Empress, which is manifesting everything that you want. This represents the feminine part of manifestation of abundance in all parts of your life, and you're undecided. You really don't know what you want to manifest because you've been in that environment, you know, with the King of Rods or the King of Cups, and you're undecided. You're undecided about direction to go. You're undecided about what you want to manifest. Do you want to have your own business, for example, or do you want to stay that course? Or you want to switch jobs? Or do you want to switch relationships? You really don't know. You're undecided. And if you look, you know, you're blindfolded and there's, you know, the waves of the storm behind you. So the storm is there, and that's what the Five of Rods. Because what's behind you is a broken heart related to the Hierophant. Now the Hierophant generally is someone, you know, he's got the Ankh, he's making a decision, he's got the keys, he's balanced, can be someone, it can be represent energy, you know, and look at him, he can be looking very much like here, like the King of Cups. They're all aspects, could be the same person, could be representing the same person, the Hierophant, the King of Cups, and the King of Rods, and they're all light complected. They're all light complected. They're not the King of Swords and they're not the King of Pentacles. So it could represent all one aspects of the same person, and that's behind you that they broke your heart. So it can be, you know, you can have a broken heart from an unfair situation, work just as much as well as in a relationship. But whatever it is, it's behind you, because what's on your mind is that you know what you want to manifest, but you don't have all the information yet. You're looking to guidance. It's looking for clarity. Now, the moon, remember, we have the lunar eclipse this week. So this is what's on your mind, because the lunar eclipse is going to give you the information that you need to provide clarity so that you can get a direction of what you want to manifest, the goal that you want to have. That's what's on your mind. It's like, give me direction, because what's coming up is you have the Knight of Pentacles and the Seven of Rods. Now, the Knight, that's coming right up. The Knight of Pentacles, you've got a whole lot of like stagnation kind of things that you're working on. That guidance, you know, the universe and your spirit guides are with you. There's many different cards that indicate that. We've got the Moon. We have the Hermit. You know, you're going to be asking for higher guidance. So listen to your spirit guides, because right ahead of you have the Knight of Pentacles and the Seven of Rods. Now, the Knight of Pentacles can be someone around you. It can be a work environment, for example. This Knight of Pentacles coming right up as someone, I think, in your environment. Can be work, can be relationship. But they are trying to put you in a bad light. Could be like they're going to try to throw you under the bus at work and go, oh, that was my responsibility. That was also pointing to you. Or it could be that they are putting their responsibilities, their jobs on your shoulders, rather than assuming the responsibilities that were assigned to you. Or it could be that they are, I get a toxic, I get that this person is, the Knight of Pentacles is, I would say, mainly around in a work environment, but it can be home. But they, I get that this person is real focused on their own self, their own self, that they are focused on moving forward in their career or in their money at the sake of anybody else that gets in their way. And they are very toxic. And not only are these Seven of Rods something that's deceptive, like they're putting their responsibility on you, but I get that this person is not very nice. His communications can be very abusive. You know who that is, and someone goes, oh, I know exactly who that is. He will get away with this for a little while, but then he's going to have someone that's like, stop. He's going to get an older boss, male energy. I don't know how long down the road, that's going to be aware of, this boss is very savvy and is going to call on it. It may be even that you're not in that environment any longer, but he's going to get away with it for a while. He's very toxic, abrupt, says things that can be very hurtful, could even raise his voice, can be a little bit of a bully. And that's coming right up, and you know exactly who it is. Now, the thing is, there's a life lesson for him. People come into our lives and they can have all these negative characteristics, but they have a role in our lives because they go, when we're writing the script, and they go, well, you need to, the lesson would be such and such and such, and someone will say, well, I'll volunteer to be, I get like the seat on the burr under the saddle. It's sort of, it's irritating. I'll be that person. And that's the role that they have in life, is to provide life lessons. So you have to figure out, and you say, thank you for taking that role. What is it that I'm supposed to be learning? And so even though this person has a lot of negative characteristics, their role is to help you to figure out the life lesson. And you know who this person is. And it's like, oh, gee, here he comes again. Watch out. And you're like putting on your armor whenever you see this person. But they're providing a role. And that was part of what their script was. Now, you are feeling here a little bit negative about your wish. And you're looking for higher guidance. And you're looking for truth. Now, the hermit generally is on the mountaintop, removed from everybody, but I also interpret it because of the lantern looking for the truth. And you want to know the truth in order to figure out your wish. What do you want to create? And you're asking for higher guidance. The spirit guides, and the universe is helping you for that. Because then you're going to hear about a message about money, and you're going to be weighing your options. You could be given an opportunity to hear about a new job. You could be given an opportunity to apply for a job internally. Could be that you are looking at starting your own self-employment, and you're weighing the options as a result of, should I apply for that job? I used to say when I worked and I didn't like where I was working, well, this is the, the expression, this is the devil that and always afraid of, well, maybe the next job's worse, and I know this devil and I don't know what's there. But so you're weighing your options about some things that you're going to be hearing, because then the Emperor and the Six of Cups are here. Now, the Emperor can be a couple of different things. It can be a person who is a person of authority who makes decisions. It can be a government agency. It could be a person in your life who is strong and decisive. And then we have the Six of Cups. So it could be someone from your past who makes decisions. It could be dealing with a government. For someone, it could be dealing with a government agency. For others, it's looking for a decision from someone. The Six of Cups is someone from your past or from a past life. Could be a past life. It could be, You know, doesn't necessarily have to be in this life. What is it with the Emperor? Someone could be looking for some dealings with the government, maybe applying for a government job. Could be that you know somebody that works for the government from your past who's willing to help you, maybe tell you about a government job. So there's the dog next door, sorry, and the people on the street. It has to do with some government dealings, which could have a good outcome. However, there's a little bit of delay. You know, you're waiting for answers. You're waiting for, you know, maybe you're applying for a government job. Maybe you're waiting for a decision from a government, you know, like you apply for a government job, or you applied for a grant, or you are applying, you know, you're starting your own business and you're waiting for permits, because there is, you're taking a pause. You're not moving. You're looking for your ships coming in. Here's the three of rods. And there's something in the background that you're not aware of that's causing the delay. Again, you know, you had the 7 of rods. This is the 5 of swords. There's something undercurrent, and it's causing a delay. Now, ask for illumination, ask for clarity, because I think that the next week you will have a clear idea of the direction to go. There is something in the background which is delaying it. It could be, I get that you're waiting for a decision, and there's an individual who has someone that they want to push through in front of you. Like if you're applying for a job, if you're applying for a grant, and they have their own agenda, and they are pushing through their own candidate. And you're looking for your ships, and it's like, when are they going to make a decision? But there's some deception in the background going on. Just beware. And then you have someone, a mentor that you could go to and ask their advice. Not to throw anybody under the bus, but like, gosh, I want that job and I haven't heard anything. Do you know what the grapevine's saying? And then what can I do to present myself better? You know, ask in positive sorts of ways, because you can shift the tide, but do it in a positive way. Okay, now let's pull the other card here. Here's your wish card. Now I'm pulling the Oracle card of Believe in Your Own Magic. Let's see what the card is here. And if you want to be notified when the videos come out, please hit the subscribe and notification. What is the card for our friend Sagittarius here? And the card for Sagittarius is right here. Potion. Remember to practice self-love. Number 24. Okay. 24. You're familiar with the concepts of self-love and self-care, but either you're never actively practice them, or there's something you've fallen behind on. Either way, you should get back on track. Keep yourself maintained in all ways, big and small. That can mean calling it quits to take a luxurious bath instead, or that can mean putting on a rosewater face mask and getting out your planner so you can sort out your life before it gets too out of control. So self-love, you know, get that massage, do some self-care. If you're around a toxic situation and it can affect you, you know, think about doing some rituals, you know, of releasing that energy. Maybe even getting some Reiki or some energy balance, or a massage would be really good to get that. And drink lots of water as you're releasing those toxins that are being kept in your body. That's Spirit's telling me that. Drink lots and lots of water. Get a massage and drink lots of water. Flush out that negative energy. Take care of yourself. That's what it's saying, Sagittarius. Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate your support of the channel. And Nina and I send you light and love from Portugal.